Hello everybody, hi, how are you doing? Don't mind me while I nonchalantly do my Pixie, I love these by the way, under eye patches. They take away all the puffiness. Like, I look really tired today, but I'm not tired, that's the thing. And I'm like, do I film? Yes, I need to film because it's all brand new stuff today, including the Colourpop. I've got the Colourpop concealer, which I'm like, now where is it? And a liquid lip. And also I've got the Persona Identity 1 and Identity 2 palettes. I want to use Identity 1 today. And I've got this NYX brow gel. I am dying over this. Some Almay blush, which is like these are dupes. I want to try soap brows, so I have the glycerin soap. For highlight, I have the liquid Ilia highlight. It's beautiful. And I'm also trying a new shade of the Catrice HD liquid coverage, which is beautiful. I always get compliments on this. So yes, here we are, pretty fresh concealer. I also got the Glisten Up 4th Ray Mist. So yes, heaps of new products. If you are excited for this video, then, and you like it while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. I like thumbs up. I need thumbs up more than anything because it lets me know to do more of this type of content. That being said, the thumbs up really helps me cater to you. So hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are not already. You know what to do. Also ring the bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, now that's a bit better. You should have seen the bags before. Boy, they were real, and that Pixie really, really helps a lot. By the way, wearing no makeup whatsoever. Still loving the brow tint. But they don't ship to the US. I got it on Amazon. It's 1,000 Hour Brow. Anyway, it was like $9. It lasts a whole year. It's going to last me a lot longer than that, I think. So what I want to do is first go in with the NYX Eyebrow Gel. This was $2.61 on Amazon. I got it in the shade Chocolate. And I wanted this because kind of been obsessed, low-key obsessed with Meghan Markle. Anyway, she uses this, so if you don't know who Meghan Markle is, look her up. I'm obsessed. So I'm just going to put some of this, like the tiniest amount, on the back of my hand, like that, and really rub it around. And you guys, look at how beautiful that is. I'm going to take my angled brush and just go to town. Just start filling them in. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love it. First impressions, like straight away, it's the perfect shade for me. It's not very harsh, especially when I shear it out on the back of my hand. I am going to go in with another brow pencil. It's going to be the Revlon, what is it? I can't remember what it is, but it has the powder in it, and I like brow powder. But then again, I said I was doing soap brows. Okay, guys, this sets really, really fast. And I don't have a spoolie on hand. So, did you guys get the gist? It looks really, really, really nice. Okay, you guys, this stuff is like paint. It does not move. You do not need to set your brows with this. And that's awesome because it's only $2. All you need is a spoolie. But I am going to go in with a pencil and sort of clean up the edges. And I'm going with the Revlon Brow Creator. And I really like that because it does have that powder. So after I do, you know, the touch up, I'm going to show you the soap brows and see if it works. And if it takes off the pigment, I won't do that again. I'm shocked. I have to show you how hard I'm rubbing to get this stuff off. It is, with makeup wipe, this is like heavy duty. It's got to be waterproof. It's got to be transfer proof and everything. And it sets itself down. You guys, look how hard. Plus I was scrubbing before I even got back on camera. Oh my gosh. Wow, and I love the pigment. And that stuff is going to last forever because there's literally so much in here. And I use the tiniest amount. It's called NYX Eyebrow Gel. Waterproof it says, but it sets down rather quickly. So I would really work with it. Long-lasting, waterproof, and I got it in Chocolate, $2.61 on Amazon. You're welcome. All right, we've got some bold brow, but I like it. And I forgot, I have the Glossier Boy Brow, so we'll do soap brows on another day. But soap brows, you do need glycerin soap. I got it at Target in a 4-pack. It was like $4. So here's the Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator. It's got the nice, fine, pointed tip. It's got a spoolie and it has brow powder in the middle. So it just, you take it out and it's got the brow powder, and I just think brow powder looks more natural when you set it with a brow powder. It's so easy to use and I literally love it. So I'm just going to, you know, make the lines, a little bit of hair strokes, and then always going with a spoolie. The only negative about that NYX product is that it really sets super, super quick, so you've got to work fast. Definitely wouldn't recommend it for a beginner, but I mean, I always recommend trying things new at nighttime because A, you're more likely to wash off the makeup if you do wash your face at night, and practicing makeup techniques at night is just more helpful, like I said, because you're going to bed. So if you're trying new technique like winged liner or brows with, you know, a pomade or something, then practice at night. So I really, really like that NYX product a lot. And it's way better than a pomade. Here's the brow powder. It's way better than a pomade. It's super easy to work with off the back of your hand. And now I'm just going to go put concealer and set the brows with the Glossier Boy Brow, but I will show myself doing that to see if it's all that jazz. You know how everybody is like, boy brow, boy brow, boy brow. Let's see about that. If you watch this YouTuber, tell me who I look like right now when I'm doing this. Watch. When cleaning up the brow. I always find that I ruin the brow when I clean it up. So, I don't know. But anyway, it's Juicy Jazz, and I really like her. At one point, I thought she was, you know, changing because of her success, but now I just don't think so. But I did think that at one point. I'm just going to take the rest of the Tarte Shape Tape and prime my eyes with it. Might as well, because we're going to be doing eyeshadow, but I'm obviously going to do the Complexion first because we want to test out that concealer. Yes, we do. Okay, to prime the skin, I'm going in with this glowy spray, Fourth Ray Glisten Up Mist. Wow, a little aggressive. Holy shin guards, but it smells delicious. And guess who I got this idea from? Kathleen Lights. So yeah, I'm looking ultra dewy, but it is wet, so let's let it dry down and see how luminous I look. Alright, if my ringer goes off, it's because I'm trying to get a new car, so then I'll have to hit pause. Note to self, with the Glossier Boy Brow, it's just like the e.l.f. Wow Brow, but don't put it in the front because I ruined my whole brow. So it's like this, just like the e.l.f. Wow Brow, and it's tinted, and it does the same thing as the e.l.f. Wow Brow. So this, for like 20 bucks, just get the e.l.f. one for $3, I think. It is way cheaper. Let's do our Complexion. I want to go in with the e.l.f. Oh, by the way, I look really dewy and radiant from that mist. I'm highly impressed. I'm just going to take some of the Poreless Putty Primer, put it on the T-zone where I have some pores. I actually don't struggle with pores. This just also helps to smooth any textured areas. And I'm going to spot conceal before I put on the Catrice foundation. Before I spot conceal, I did the soap brow thing, and I really kind of love it. I love how this one looks basically perfect. By the way, my skin has cleared up significantly, so I'm going with the Catrice 24 hours. God darn it. Alright, I thought this was my shade. So it's the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage 24-hour foundation, and I picked Sand Beige, but I still think it's too light, and I'm bringing that over because I barely put any on. Why I said god darn it was because I'm in the basement, and our furnace decided to kick on, and you guys are about to hear my phone, I bet. How many interruptions can we have today? Well, I like this foundation. I really always get compliments when I wear it because it's that good. It looks so good. So let me know if you guys want to see an updated skincare routine as to what's been working for my skin and how it's improved. If you go back through my videos, you will be able to see how red and scary and raised, you know, the sides of my face were, and how they have completely transformed and are way better now. Yeah, it's way too light, but first impression of that glisten up mist is unreal. You guys, look how luminous I look. Kind of loving it. Now to test the concealer. Okay, so this is a $9 concealer. I got mine in medium because my foundation is supposed to be darker, so I got it in medium and it might be too dark. I think it'll actually still work. I could actually use this as foundation because it's literally like the exact same color. I'm gonna work like this and try to go fast because I haven't seen anybody's review on this actually. Surprisingly, I haven't. I wanted to hold off because I knew I was getting it in the mail. So, I'll let you know as soon as I blend this out what I think when I look in the mirror. But so far, I can tell that it's not full coverage at all. It's really, really thin. It's a little dry coming right from the applicator. So it's a little bit dry coming from the applicator. It's not super creamy like their original formula. And let me look in the mirror and tell you. Honestly, guys, I think this is light to medium coverage. I'm sorry if my phone goes off, but I have to know about this car. And I'll just hit the pause button. I mean, ultimately, it's the same color as my foundation right now. Ideally, I would need to go a shade lighter. But I looked at my under eyes. It's definitely not drying on the under eye at all, as far as right now. We'll see by the end of the video if it dries out my under eyes, but they look nice and plump. I mean, it's not settling into the fine lines at all. It's not enhancing them either, but the coverage is just not that great. Maybe if I do it with a brush, it would be better. I'll try it with a brush and we'll see if it kind of builds up. So I've just used my Sigma brush. I added another layer. It's not covering the darkness I have here, which is concerning because I have a lot of darkness there. And this is not a product where a little goes a long way. No, you have to use kind of a lot of this. It's not a little goes a long way. You've got to use a lot, and it's pretty light coverage. I'd say it's low medium coverage, but it's not drying, and it is matte, but it's not super like tight matte, if that makes sense. And I really like that spray. The Catrice foundation is definitely not a first impression. I've used it heaps before. So I'm just going to use my e.l.f. blotting powder to set my eyelids for our shadow application. And I mean, we'll set like right here. You see, it's always a distraction. My dogs suck. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I just opened this Persona Identity 2. It is completely shattered. The most beautiful shades are shattered. I've got to send that back. That sucks. So I guess today we'll be using the Identity palette, which looks like this. How cute. It does have a mirror, and there's these shades right here. So I'm thinking like sort of like a date night kind of smoke look. Like not a smoky eye, but like maybe like it's just an everyday neutral kind of eye with some gold and a little bit of dark brown. Something very boring, like me, like usual. Oh, I'm so frustrated. There's nothing worse that sucks so bad when the palette comes broken. Okay, I'll accept it. I'm going in with the shade Charming first here, and I think these shades are pretty pigmented, so I'm just going to go in with a light hand. Oh yeah, so they're really pigmented. I'm just going to sort of take that inner to outer corner, fluffing it up toward the brow bone as per the usual. And I'll just build this up a few times. It doesn't look pigmented in here, but it is in real life. As you can see, this is real life. This is what it looks like. I'll fix my lights. Alright, so here's what this looks like. See, this is what it is. It looks more warm in real life. By the way, there's no brow bone highlight. That's that Pretty Fresh 4th Ray mist, Glisten Up mist. So I'm going into Audacious here, and this is like an orangey shade. I'm just going to run that along, and it's very pigmented, so I don't want to overpower the look, but I like it a lot. And you would look at this palette and think, oh, it's, you know, nothing special or anything, but the shades are really pigmented, and I think it's really, really, really pretty. Loving that. Then with an even smaller blending brush, I'm going to take this cool toned brown. It's like a dark brown. And I'm going to put that in the outer corner. By the way, no fallout on my face. But it does look like I'm wearing highlighter. So if you don't want to wear highlighter one day, use that spray. It's pretty darn awesome. So just kind of putting this in the outer corner, smoking that out just a little bit. And again, I have hooded eyes, so I put it in the socket and relax my eyes. Just so that it fits and it gets all in the crease instead of skipping. Just like that. And now I'm taking the shade Goddess, which looks like this. And it's a nice gold. It's like a deeper gold. You guys probably can't tell or see how beautiful this is in person, but if I kind of hold it like this, you can see just how pretty and nice and foiled that this is. To kind of break up that line with my finger, I'm going to take Bossy and just kind of wiggle that in between both of those two shades, and that's really, really pretty. I want to try to show you. There. So that's what that looks like. This looks like a very boring palette, but it is, I am impressed at the way that it is performing on the eyes. It's super beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is like the prettiest look ever. And it blends out really nicely. It's like completely blown out. The mattes don't blend into one another. There's a great distinction. First impressions, love this palette, like low-key obsessed. I want to do something else. I want to lighten this up a little bit. So I'm going to take Gold Digger here. And you can see, I'm just going to put it right in the center. And you can see how that just brightens the whole look up. So pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh, this palette's gorgeous. So I got some fallout here. I don't know if you can see the shadow, but it's pretty much irreparable. So I put down some powder on the other side. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay, taking a pencil brush and I'm going to smoke out the top lash lines. So I'm just going with a pencil brush and just lining the top to kind of give it a smoky element. I don't think this brush is too great for this. I think it's a bit too flimsy, but that's essentially what I'm trying to do, is smoke out the lash line. For the brow bone, I'm taking the shade Sassy. This is really pigmented, as you can see. Really pretty. I'm also going to take that on the inner corners. Look at that. Stunning! I love it! Alright, lashes are on. Always shop Miss A Scarlet lashes. I need a re-up because, actually, yes, because these are my second to last pair. These I can reuse for like 5 times. I'm going to show you a difference here. This is the Rimmel Breathable Lasting Concealer. I actually just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I take my pinky, and this has a very nice coverage. This has very nice coverage, and it's cheaper than the Colourpop. And I just find I can't justify it. I mean, this does such a better job at, you know, concealing those dark circles. If you can tell a difference. I mean, really, this stuff is so good, this Rimmel. I never had to set the Colourpop though, but my skin right now is dry, very, very dry. But like, look at the Rimmel. It's got great coverage, excellent staying power. So I just can't say that I'm that impressed with the Colourpop one. I'm gonna say that it's a pass, and I would just go with this one because it's so good. You get so much product, and it's really very inexpensive, and it's A+. Just going in with my Milk Makeup Bronzing Stick. This is the best bronzing stick ever. You know what is a dupe for this, and it's actually better? In my opinion, it's a little bit less emollient, but it's actually better because it dries down almost to velvet, is the Physicians Formula stick bronzer from their new organic line. I have it, I just can't find it, so that's why I'm using this for now. But that is a dupe, but I find that I like it a little bit better. But I love them really both, so it's a great bronzer. I'm just going to lay that bronzer down and going with my Ipanema Sun from Becca bronzer. Just setting down that cream bronzer with my Ipanema Sun. I love this shade. It's from Becca. It looks like this. It is so pretty. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. Look at this blush, guys. I love it. It's by Almay, and it's powder blush in shade pink. It's got little stars on it, if you can see it, and I just kind of swirl it all in, and I go. It's just so beautiful. I find that this type of blush is perfect for the winter, and this sort of look is perfect for every day, for the winter. Kind of drag it across the nose, get that cold look going, and let's just go everywhere with the blush as per usual. I'm going with a cream highlighter. It's really nice and soft, as you can see. It's kind of like everywhere. It's the Ilia, and it looks like this. I'll kind of spread it out for you and show you that it's just this really beautiful, nice gold shade, and they are cruelty-free. They are, you know, a clean beauty brand at Sephora, and I love this cream highlight. It's just so perfect. It goes fine over powder. It's not patchy. It just looks like my skin, just enhanced a little bit. You guys can't really tell. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do that. See, it's, you can build it up to be blinding and super pretty. Looking for this. Let's see if this will do it. You can see it better, and I like it kind of on the apple of the cheek as well. Yeah, you can definitely see it better now. But it's just so gorgeous, and it's foolproof. You have a lot of room to work with it. It doesn't set down quick or anything like that. It's super beautiful. So you can use this subtle or build it up like I'm doing right now. And I want to show you. It is a cream though, so you have to, so I'm trying to show you, you know, like I was showing you with the palette earlier. So there you can see it much better. It's just really soft and radiant and just elegant, and I just love it. I love their True Serum foundation as well, and their concealer is also really bomb. Love it. I'm just going to take the e.l.f. and Nabella Noor, the lip liner. Super long video, guys. I really like this color. You can really cheat how big you want your lips with this. I'm just going to kind of run it with my fingers. And for the final lip, going in with the Physicians Formula Organic Wear in Ginger Snap. I'm just kind of dotting it, so it's not too precise, but it looks really good. I love that shade. And I'll just set with the Glisten Up Mist again, why not? And you guys, this is the final look, first impressions on everything. I love the Persona palette. Love the Ilia highlights, not a first impression, but I had to show it to you. I've never showed it to you on camera before, shown it to you. I absolutely love the Catrice foundation. It's a much better match than the Rose Beige, and it wears really, really well. It does last a long time. I love the Almay blush. You guys have got to get that. It's super awesome. I don't even know where I put that already. Oh yeah. And it's in the shade pink, just pink, and it's beautiful. And oh my gosh, like the... Wow, it comes with a mirror also and a brush in here, in case you were wondering. Love the Becca Ipanema Sun, and I just love everything about this look. It just screams, you know, everyday kind of look, date night. I don't know how you want to call this look, but just, I mean, just look at that. It's stunning. This whole look is gorge. So yeah, Colourpop concealer, not impressed. I would pass on that and go with the Rimmel. And for mascara, I use my favorite now. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational in Luscious Full Fan Effect. And I just used a chocolate liner for my waterline. And that is it, you guys. Thank you for staying tuned for this video. So happy that you watched it for me, and I hope that you'll stick around and watch some more of my videos. Visit me on Instagram. It's AshleyLamora26. Until then, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.